All right, so what's good, y'all? We back with another one. You feel me? Now, today, I gotta go ahead and react to this Akbar video. I'm gonna be reacting on my phone. Y'all know I can do it on my computer too, but I just figured I'm gonna start doing a lot of these on my phone so I can do them anywhere. You know what I mean? But yeah, so basically, I watched a second of this video, but I didn't watch all of it just so that I could give my best reaction to it. And just to give a backstory on it, basically, August Alsina went on a panel. I don't know where it was at, but it was like Nick Cannon and some of them was on there. Some other men. It was all a panel of men. And he was on there basically talking about how he opened up his heart to a man again. He keeps going around the bush with this whole I opened up my heart to a man and all this other stuff, right? Not really being direct, but we all know what he's saying, but he's just not saying it the traditional way that most people say it when they come out. He's saying it in a more like spiritual way, like trying to make it like, oh, it's about spirituality and, you know, God just gave me the ability to love somebody else of the same sex or whatever. I don't exactly know exactly where he was trying to go there with that, besides the fact that, you know, God allowed him to love another man, be bisexual. Like God made his heart open and made his mind open-minded enough to be accepting of you know, of himself and, you know, live his truth. Basically, that's what he's saying. You know what I'm saying? So that didn't go viral like I expected, because I think this is like his second time doing this exact same thing, and it just leaves it for argumentable. But he is in the industry where he has to, where I guess he feels like he has to play the game. You know what I'm saying? So this is his approach and his way of doing it. Can't knock nobody for how they decide to come out. It's all of our own decision to do it. You know what I'm saying? I might have my own opinion, but at the end of the day, I got to acknowledge that coming out is personal, and it's about when you're ready, no matter what anybody else says. Do it when you're ready and how you want to. All right. So, as far as this video goes, basically, she's responding to that video with him on the panel saying that he opened up his heart to God. And she basically internalized it the same way we did, as he's coming out. And this is his way of doing it without just blatantly saying it. So, let's go ahead and see what she got to say. And let's go.
Sit here and act like everybody just coming for the LGBTQ community. And a lot of y'all probably do come for them. A lot of y'all do. But see, God ain't that type of God. You supposed to love people through their sins, but still correct them when they wrong, but do it out of love. And God do things in decency and in ordering. Now, if I would have tried to tell him something about himself, I would have went in his DM to tell him, hey, come out that sin. Come do this, Austin, do this. I didn't do that. I spoke on the fact that you said God. See, y'all looking and misinterpreting the message. You said God. Open up your heart to love another man. That ain't God. That's what I spoke on. I didn't tell Officer going to hell or heaven. Who am I? I'm a sinner. He's married to the backsliders. Y'all done went out here and made all these different things y'all God. So when y'all speak on universe and all that, that ain't God. I don't listen to no universe. That ain't God. That's when y'all out here playing with that witchcraft. That's when you talk about the universe. That's how they do it. That's how they play with you. The universe, the universe. No, it ain't no universe. In the beginning, it was
All
God.
right. So, all right. So, y'all heard her. Basically, she said that she made a comment on basically checking August Alsina on saying that it's about God, or that he was allowed by God, or God had anything to do with it. She's trying to take the place of somebody who obviously is religious and wants to tell gay community that we're immoral. Once again, here we go. All right. So I'm kind of glad that she did this so that I can go ahead and get on that ass. You feel me? Hop on that head. You feel me? All right, so let's go. So Miss Akbar, big booty, big Judy, big fat belly, you know what I'm saying? Just because you lost a little bit of weight, you're still a part of the big girl community. All right, so let's just go ahead and keep that G, because that skin, that extra skin is still there, okay? I don't like to pick on women or bully women, but I just had to go there I just felt like saying that, you feel me? Straight people, religious people, Y'all don't get to tell nobody what's right and what's wrong. Y'all don't make up who's moral, who's immoral. All right. Y'all make this a bubble for you. Okay. What you believe is what you believe. And that goes for everybody. I'm here to go ahead and let y'all know straight up. Religion is a personal thing. Okay. What you believe, if it helps you sleep at night better, that's all that matters. I don't care what nobody's religion is, because that is for yourself. Okay. So don't ever get offended when another person doesn't agree with your morality or your lifestyle. That's the lifestyle that, when you are religious, that is the commandments that you follow for yourself. That has nothing to do with nobody else. If other people decide to follow those commandments and those ways of thinking, that's on y'all. You know what I'm saying? As far as trying to force other people to believe what you believe, that's where you miss, and that's where you're going to always miss. Okay. The reason why it's best to be unbiased when it comes to other people's belief is because what you eat does not make me shit. All right. When you start thinking that what other people do and what other people believe and what other people choose to do with their bodies and their selves affects you, that's when you stepped out of your place. And it takes for people like me to put you right back where you belong. All right. You don't get to tell nobody who, and this ain't just for Akbar, this is for anybody that's religious, anybody who's ever said anything similar to what she said. You don't get to tell nobody that God didn't make those decisions for you, as if we're not sent from God as well. Everything in this earth was sent from God. If y'all want to believe in God, y'all got to take it all with it. The good, the bad, the ugly. You can't pick and choose what God put here and what God didn't. That's what about Christians I just can't get with. All right. Way too hypocritical. You cannot be talking about this right here is okay to do and this isn't. When the Bible both, it says both of them ain't good to do, but y'all will pick and choose. I'm going to still eat shrimp. I'm going to still have sex before marriage. I'm going to still hook up and be a part of hookup culture, even though all of that is deemed immoral in the Bible. But the only one y'all want to stick to is the gay one. Y'all will literally house thieves, okay, lie for convicts and killers, and have the nerve to have a problem with gay people so much and have the nerve to tell y'all only bringing up religion when it comes to gayness. This same chick, her type of chick, she will ride for a nigga who is literally out here selling dope to his own community, killing people, and etc. But she want to say God didn't send for gay people. God sent for us, for everybody. All right, because guess what? We here and we get to make decisions we want to make, which is why everyone's religion is for their own to believe, because you cannot tell somebody that God chose for them to be alive and God chose for the good things and God chose for the things that you approve of, but God didn't choose for the things you don't approve of. That's opinionated, bruh. That is literally ignorant to say. You cannot, we are human beings at the end of the day, and that is if that's supposed to be a being that's above us, we can't say what the calls that they shot, what the shots that they call, I should say. You know what I'm saying? You can't tell the ruler what, you can't explain to the people that you're just a part of that the ruler didn't mean for this and that. You don't know. I don't like how religion doesn't allow people to stay in the unknown where we actually belong. If we were supposed to know everything, we would know everything. Okay. Some things is meant for you not to know, and it's okay not to know. We too busy trying to figure out everything. Some things is just not meant for you to know, bro. All right. And it's okay. Be okay and be content with not knowing exactly what we come from, exactly where we're going, exactly, everything. You may not be, it just may not be meant for us to know. All right. I feel like it's best for us to all come up with our own beliefs and go from there. As long as you ain't hurting nobody, as long as you got good intentions and you operating from a good place in your heart, I promise you, whatever God or whatever universe or whatever you want to believe, even if it's nobody and it's just in yourself, you're going to get a good outcome out of just putting good out here in the world. So that's what you just need to focus on. All right. Don't worry about policing nobody else's decisions and beliefs. I promise you it's a waste of time. And honestly, everybody has the right to believe what they want. So you're just wasting and bumping your gums. Okay. I don't know where they get off with this, y'all. It is so ornery to me that the same people ushers and deacons and all them be up in them churches having sex on each other, having sex, cheating on their wives and all kinds of stuff, bro. Like, I promise you, there ain't no saints here. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't understand where they think or where they get off with this. I mean, they'll comment. I get them commenting, flooding in my comments, talking about God this, God that, as if that's going to change something. As if automatically I'm going to wake up and feel like I'm living a wrong life when I'm happy. I'm blessed. I have never stopped being blessed ever since I came out, ever since I've lived in my truth. Nothing. Everything that they say, they don't even know what they're talking about. If you take a look into somebody's life like mine, you'll see I got what I want. I done moved in the right direction. I'm very happy. All right. And I'm blessed. And I know God loved me. So for anybody to try to tell you that you ain't supposed to be or you ain't sent from God, you are, okay? All of us are, even the ones that we want to disagree with or we don't like, all right? And honestly, we may not be. We may just be here randomly for no reason at all. I mean, we have no proof of religion actually existing. So at the end of the day, it's really up to everybody's perception. And I just think that it would be a better place if everybody just allow everybody to have their own individuality when it comes to what they believe we come from, because that's all religion really is. It's just we try to figure out where we came from, and a lot of people came up with their own idea of it. But if you look over all the religions, they all seem similar because at the end of the day, we don't know. All right. So they'll put different people in different places. You know, instead of Jesus, it could be Buddha. Instead of Buddha, it could be Allah. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, it all means the same. But one thing that you can't argue with is that if we wasn't meant to be here, guess where we wouldn't be though? We wouldn't be here. All right. So don't let nobody ever make you think that you living immoral or that you wrong for existing or that being yourself is not something that God sent. Because being yourself and living in your truth is definitely God sent. All right. Now, I would say the little child or somebody who got essayed, thrown over into a creek somewhere and never was thought of again, I will never say that that's from God. But if we gonna say the good is from God, we gotta might have to consider that the bad might also. And that's a hard pill to swallow. But at the end of the day, guess what? We are not God. We do not know why we're here fully. We can always come up with these hypotheses where we believe everything. It doesn't matter. We don't know nothing for a fact. And that's what you need to remember. Whenever any religious person's in your face talking, remember that these people did not die and come back. Okay, nobody did. They don't know if there's a heaven or a hell. We are literally operating in belief and trial and error around here. All right, don't let nobody make you think that they got it better and more figured out than you. All right, straight up. So, with that being said, fuck that fat bitch. You feel me? Live in your truth and ignore people who miserable like this to go and stick their neck into somebody's business that ain't got nothing to do with them. If you ain't got nothing to do with this, you a black woman who's straight, obviously. Heterosexual is what you said. So what you commenting on it for? Honestly. I mean, we don't care about your opinion, no way. What do any of y'all think y'all are? Who do y'all think y'all are? Nobody. Okay? Just like we get up and move on with our day every day, and y'all do too, guess what? Y'all bleed just like we do. So who the fuck are y'all? Y'all ain't no gods. Y'all ain't running nothing but y'all's mouths. Because guess what? Who gonna still be messing with fucking men? Guess who's still gonna be in a relationship with men? Guess what? Females who want to decide to be together. Guess who they gonna be with? Guess what? Trans when they want to decide that they not they when they decided accept their truth and accept that they was born the sex that they don't feel like. That's their business. All right, mind yours. How about that? Okay. Straight up. I don't get it. I never will because I'm not miserable. You know what I'm saying? So that's how y'all gotta look at people like that. And like I said, know that you the shit. You important. God put you here for a reason. And live your life to the fullest. Bless people as many as you can. And operate in good intentions, and you're gonna be all right, regardless what anybody gotta say. And I mean that. All right. So that's it for this one, y'all. Like, comment, subscribe. Haha. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.
No, I don't give a fuck about what anyone say. No, I don't give a fuck about what anyone say. Baby, how much I really take?